Hi, my name's Amanda. I'm posting my blog for Module 3. The first question regarding the leadership questionnaire, I scored the highest in the conceptual skill. I like to address problems. I have an open door policy. If there's any issues or concerns, the staff know that they can come to me. We can discuss it. We can try to come up with a solution. As far as motivating the staff, I like to get them involved in the decision-making process. So when I try to get everybody on board, I want them to buy in to what our goals are. And that just comes down to just communicating with them what the goals are so they can get motivated. For that. I like to problem solve, and that kind of goes along with the addressing the problems. I'm very flexible to change. Healthcare is changing all the time. Our motto in the department is the only constant is change. So any of the processes that we develop is with the understanding that it's going to change. I think understanding where the staff is coming from and respecting the work that they do play a big part in management. And I think I do appreciate what they do, and I do understand what they do every day. In the textbook, or in our textbook, Roy Murray and Langham, they explain that staffing and planning are two important skills that a manager needs. I think staffing is especially important because I think if you have enough staff on the unit and enough staff to accomplish their goals every day, I think they appreciate that, giving them the opportunity to do their work safely, appropriately, and of course the patients also are benefit the most from that. But I think the staff, they don't get burnt out as quickly. They appreciate the work that goes into the scheduling to make sure that those shifts are covered. Going out and actually staffing if they're short, I think helps build that mutual respect and understanding. The second question refers to the article, and the article I chose was Effective Multidisciplinary Work, the Key to High Quality Care. It was published in the British Journal of Nursing, and basically what it does or what it describes are effective collaboration practices to provide high quality patient care. The patient care or continuity of patient care across the board, including lab, radiology, other physicians. In my department, we deal with a lot of a majority of our patients. A lot of our patients are dialysis patients. They are patients who require IV infusions. So we do a lot of coordination with those other physicians and dialysis units and stuff. We try to schedule, we try to accommodate our patients. We see our patients weekly, or we see them every single day, depending on what type of treatment they're getting. So if they're coming to us for a couple hours, and then they have to go to outpatient IV infusion therapy or IV therapy. Then we try to coordinate that so when they leave us, they can go straight there, or vice versa. But it takes a lot of communication, a lot of scheduling, and building that rapport with those other departments or other facilities, like the dialysis unit. If they're leaving us and they have to go, if they're on a different shift, or if we have to change their shift in dialysis to accommodate ours, there's just a lot of communication going back and forth, and that's basically what this article is discussing. That communication is the key. It's what's makes that continuity of care more effective. It's important to work together and making sure everybody's on the same page. And like I said, I use my the other departments on a daily basis. All of us do. If working in the outpatient department, we have to call inpatient for getting patients admitted, or vice versa. They'll call when they're getting discharged to set up an appointment with us. So depending on what else they have going on, we do a lot of coordinating of care. We do a lot of home health agencies also, so a lot of coordinating dressing changes and those IV infusions through the home health company. But what it all boils down to is communication on both sides, and it's very important that the staff understands it, and building that rapport with the community and the other facilities. The third question, identify the levels of department. All of them with lab, if we have to get labs done, and if they have to come back to get them, or if we want the patient, the physician's ordering labs and x-rays and other tests, we try to schedule those so it's accommodating the patient. Of course, the more convenient it is for the patient, the more compliant they're going to be. So all of this kind of boils down to how compliant you can get your patients to be. And working with them, they appreciate that. So we deal with all different kinds of departments. As far as our organizational structure, the facility that I work in is a vertical structure, which actually is the one that I would choose to work with or work under. The vertical is regularly, it's got regular assigned activities, written directives, policies, policy-guided behaviors. And I think in the nursing field, I think you need to have that structure. I think you need to be independent, working with patients, but I think that structure is needed for patient safety. Thank you. I look forward to looking or seeing everybody's blog. Have a good night.